Hi guys, my name is Fifi and today I thought I'd do a video on how to achieve a quick and effortless makeup look for work. I don't know about you, but I personally don't have time in the morning to sit there and really do my makeup for half an hour or more, which is what I would normally do if I were to go out. So I hope that this video finds you well, and if you're interested, I hope you keep watching. So to start off, I usually use a good primer. I just bought the BareMinerals Good Hydration Primer, and I personally really like this because it makes your skin feel like really tight after. Like it almost kind of like, I don't really know what it does, but I also know that it does have some SPF in it as well, so that's good too. But it doesn't state that on the packaging because Canada started this new SPF law that no product can have the SPF unless it's like, I think 15 or over. So a lot of stuff like the Giorgio Armani foundation, which usually had SPF, and this, they don't list that anymore. So if you're working like outside during the daytime, then I wouldn't recommend this primer. I would definitely recommend sunscreen, but if you're not, then you should be good. For foundation, I usually like to use Fenty. It lasts me pretty much the whole day. I usually have like 8 to 9 hour shifts, and I do stock and inventory, so like there's sometimes like, no, looks like I'm jerking someone off. But yeah, I usually like, I'm carrying like pretty, are you fucking kidding me? Like pretty heavy boxes. So like I need something that's really gonna stay. I don't know if this is enough foundation. Oh my god. Okay, let's hope it is. So yeah, I don't really know if any like of my makeup is gonna stay because I'm usually sweating and I'm carrying really heavy boxes all the time. But this one I found like really helps with that. And yeah, so I just kind of blot it in.
I ain't living right, you say I'm drinking too much, taking too much, and it scares you.
Alright, so once you have finally blended out your foundation, I like to go in with a light concealer. This is the MAC Moisture Cover Cream Concealer. I like this one, but I mean, it's good for every day, but I find that if you don't set it after, it does tend to crease a little bit. Not gonna lie about that. I put some on my eyelids too, just because I have really dark eyelids, just like that. And then I just blend it away with a beauty blender. There was some guy who like worked in Sephora who like went to like makeup school, and he told me that like if you blend from the outwards, like if you blend from the outer edge like inwards, that it like helps with creases. I don't really know, but I have been following his instructions, so.
That came in between me and you.
Alright, once that is done, I actually set my face with the Kat Von D Shade+Light palette. I really love this one because it has so many different shades that, honestly, you're good to go. So, for the concealer, I usually use a lighter shade like this one to bring out the highlight. So I just go right under my eye just to set it right there. It really helps to brighten without using a setting powder. So I do like that. After that, I usually go into one of the cooler tones to do some contour. I'm using the NARS Kabuki brush. I really do like it for contouring. And when I contour, I try to go from the top of my ear and not too low, because otherwise it kind of looks like you have a beard going on.
You wake up from nightmares thinking what I'm doing tonight. It's true.
Oh shit, that was a lot. I'm gonna have to blend that out. And the nice thing about this is you can always go back with the middle color if you do make your bronzer a little too dark, because it helps to lighten the top, just like so. I'll do the same on the other side. So once that is done, I also like to contour my jawbone right there. Just a little on my forehead, just to give it some definition.
the woman in my arms, you're right.
So once that is done, I like to use cheap blushes for work, because if you're working like 5 days a week or part-time, why don't you use expensive makeup? It's just, you're gonna have to spend so much money on that. I'm like, fuck that. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush. As you can see, it has gotten its well share of beatings, because this was literally my favorite blush. Other than NARS Orgasm. I feel like that one, you know, they tricked me. They had like NARS Orgasm one year at Sephora, and they were like, oh, like this girl was like, we're not gonna have it anymore. This is like the last chance to get it. And I was like, oh really? Like, no. So I bought the fucking NARS, and it's been 2 years now, and they're still selling it. I'm like, okay, if you say you're gonna get rid of it, like, why would you say that? That's not cool. I don't trust them Sephora workers. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Sephora workers just sell you whatever their managers tell you to sell, like product focused. I feel like you should do your own research before really seeing why they're trying to push a product on you. At least that's what I found, like, especially those who work in the skincare department. I really like this brush because it's really fluffy, and it just makes your blush appear like really, really seemingly smooth. Just like that. It just looks so fucking natural. Look at that. All right, now for highlight, once again, cheap highlighter. I think this was like literally $5. I'm using the Wet n Wild in Precious Petals. This fucking highlighter will literally make you glowing, and it's only $5. Like, oh yeah. One time I came to work and I had no makeup on, and one of my coworkers actually asked me if I was sick, and I was like, are you joking me? And that was the last day I didn't wear makeup. It's like they want you to look neutral but not really neutral. It's like you have to have makeup but look neutral. Like, what? So yeah, I think this is what I always do for work. It's very subtle. I add like more highlight when I want to, but I know some places are more strict with that. Put a little bit on your cupid's bow and just like lightly on your nose. I don't like to make it look too shiny because you look like freaking Rudolph, but highlighting Rudolph. All right, for eyeshadow, I personally think Naked makes the best neutral eyeshadows, and this palette, the Ultimate Basics, I feel like they have all the shades, and you can literally like mix and match them to make like the perfect everyday colors. And even if you want to switch it up at night and make like a dark smoky eye, like I freaking love this palette so much. So to start off, I usually take the base color called Pregame, and I put it all over my lid just to give it a light base. I'm just going to use the mirror on this. It's so great when palettes have a mirror, because I feel like the ones that don't, it's like, why don't you have a mirror? And like a good one too. Like sometimes there's palettes that have like really blurry mirrors. It's like, why do you do that? I don't know. Okay, and then once I have that all over the lid, I usually choose a darker color like Faith, which is the brown one. So yes, I'm just gonna go in with that color. I'm gonna use like a fluffier brush, just a little bit, and I dab it off so that I don't look like a hot mess. And then I just start off with my outer corner, and just very lightly I just like blend it out.
Come through, yeah, pick up, I'ma need time to make it up to you. Pick up, baby, you know.
Now after I've done that, I usually like to take the lightest color and just put it on my lid. So this color called Blow, wow, you just put that right in the center of your lid, and it's just gonna brighten. I feel like I should zoom in. Okay, so then now that we have that there, After that, I actually like to go back to my highlighter and take like a very fine brush just to kind of highlight right under my eyebrow. So literally right there. Same on this side. Right there. Ooh, that is blinding. Look at that shit. And then I like to finish off with mascara. I've been loving this Kush mascara by Milk. Honestly, I'm so happy that they're finally using cannabis to really incorporate it in like products and just like the makeup community, because, you know, there's still so much shade about it. And plus the legalization date has been delayed in Toronto, in Ontario, because there's so many back and forth opinions about it. I'm just glad that at least in the makeup world that it's being incorporated, and honestly this is just as good as any other mascara, if not better. There we go. And for eyebrows, I actually personally don't do anything because, as you can see, I have crazy freaking brows. But I think I'll definitely do a video in the future, possibly filling in brows of one of my friends, because I do like to do it on other people. I just don't do it on myself because I look like a clown. So after that, my dog chewed up my fucking lipstick. Sorry about this. I like to go in with a nude color. This one is called Baci. And I will have all of the products, in case you are interested, linked down below. I know I didn't talk about them specifically about every single one in the video, but I will have that linked. Alright, I just let my hair down, and that is the final look. Look at that highlight. $5 highlight? I don't fuck. Anyways, that is the final look, and honestly this takes me less than 10 minutes, and it's so simple and it lasts the whole day. When you are feeling like a gloss, I personally started trying out the new collab with Covergirl and Katy Perry. Look at the packaging. It's like a little cat. It's so cute. But I sometimes just throw this over top of this lipstick. I personally don't like these glosses on their own. I find that they're just kind of like streaky. Like on the lips, they look like there's glitter on some side of your lip, like the middle, but there's not. It's not good. But on top of a liquid lipstick, it actually looks okay. I just want to show you. 1 second. Just gonna use my mirror here. Between me and you. And that is how it looks like with the lipstick, sorry, the lip gloss. Like I said, I only like these on top of liquid lipstick. This was, I believe, $9 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is my quick get ready for work video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you liked it, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Come here. So this is Daisy, and she wanted to say bye. I'm very tired today. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and Daisy just wanted to say bye to you all. Say bye.